Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, thank you so much. Don't forget to join this family by subscribing. To my returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. So I came across this video on TikTok. They say Americans have no culture. Now my question is, what is a culture? Well, a culture is a way of living, e.g. language, food, music. Oops, that is called culture, right? So I don't see any reason why someone would open their mouth and say Black Americans have no culture. Anyway, I collected a bunch of videos from the people who had something to say. Let's watch together.
All right, the rapper Pressa, boyfriend of Coi Leray, says Americans got no culture. Their biggest culture is hip hop. MFs don't even know what island they from. They just black like the color. Now, he's not from America. He's from Canada, so I don't really mind him not knowing that much about the African American situation. But long story short, they brought slaves over and they didn't keep records of them. Shocker, I know. Crazy, they didn't keep records on where each individual slave was from. But yeah, that's why most African Americans have no idea what island or what country they're originally from. And he says Americans have no culture, but hip hop is their biggest culture. That's literally a contradiction, but it's fine. You're literally a product of African American hip hop culture. Like, that's the reason why you have money in your pockets right now, because of African American hip hop culture. So I'm not really sure what you're trying to get at here. And it's crazy how we have no culture, but hip hop is spreading all across the world to people like you. So
Burna Boy catching backlash, and I get it. There's always been this underlying issue between Black Americans and Africans. When Africans come here, and when Black Americans go to Africa, we truly realize that we are the same. We're all very flashy. Most of us are loud. Most of us are aggressive. We're very family oriented. We're each one, teach one type situation. You got them shoes, I want them too. You got that purse, you want them too. And everybody cook the same on you. How your macaroni and cheese taste? How your macaroni and cheese taste? We're the fucking same. We can own businesses. It can say you're open at 9. Bitch ain't open until 12. You gotta call somebody standing at the door tomorrow. Are you open today? I'm at the house. I'll be there in an hour. Can you wait on me? What the fuck? Like, I'm telling you. Why the fuck are you apologizing for saying that Black Americans need to know where they come from? You do. You're saying that we don't have culture. We have culture that we adopted, being descendants of slaves who were brought over here from Africa. But for him to receive backlash saying that Black Americans lack culture, Black Americans, whether we want to acknowledge it, our base is fucking Africa. Period. And that's all he was saying. If Black Americans went home and understood where they came from, then we would be more prosperous as a people. But because we're at odds with Africans, and we're like, oh, we're not African, we're not, this is the fool are. You got niggas around here still running around, some of them American Indian. Let's be honest. You still black. Just like when a white person is fucking a nigga, you still black. You are black, Indian, white, but your base is Africa. Why is he receiving backlash when out of anybody that's doing music, he's bridging it? Because yes, they said, well, he's sampling for more art from American artists that he claims have no culture. He's bridging the Black American music with African music, and that's why he's selling out stadiums around the world. And half of y'all worried about, oh, they come over here to get a green card. Go get your green card now. Y'all need to go home. I'm telling you, y'all will have so much fun. I see so many Black Americans moving over to South Africa, and they living good, buying $200,000 mansions. But house help, but same motherfucking houses they selling for 15, 20 million in goddamn LA. They buying that shit 200,000, showing up to work late, bitch. Mortgage is paid off. Moving on.
One thing that I do have that a lot of Black Americans don't have is a sense of knowing where you come from. So I do take pride.
I want y'all to stop saying this expeditiously, please. Black Americans know where they're from, America, and that is okay. It is more than enough to be from America. We are our own ethnic group. We have our own language, AAVE, food, culture, music, all the things that make you an ethnic group. If a person claims to be from Jamaica, you don't question that. You accept that answer, which is ironic because guess what? Black people are not native to the island of Jamaica. In fact, their ancestors came to that island at the same time that my ancestors came to America. But because we are a minority in this country, you dismiss our contributions to the culture and the American fabric. We are part of this country and how we built it. We built it for free, first of all. And when we start saying these things, y'all, we are dismissing the Black American contribution. You are implying that our roots here are not very strong. If a white person tells you that I'm American, you don't question that either. You don't say, but where in Europe are you from? You accept that. Accept our answer as well. The part that I want people to hone in on is that there's a part of this country that is always trying to undercut the history and the contributions of Black Americans. And so that we as other cousins in the diaspora should not feed into that. It is the same, it's the other side of the coin of saying, go back to Africa where you're from, when my ancestors built this country. So I want us to be okay with answers like, I'm from America, by way of Tennessee, Mississippi, Missouri. Those answers are enough.
Americans have no fucking culture, and as if we don't know where we come from. Baby girl, my mama, my grandma, my big mama, my granny's mama, and my granny's mama all came from America. I'm American. And see, it wasn't until I went through my enlightenment phase when I denounced Christianity and I started actually learning about America and learning about the world and learning about the true contributions of Black Americans to the society outside of chattel slavery and outside of the civil rights movement, in which I became proud to be a Black American. See, I hate using this word sometimes, but the resilience of my people is astonishing. The things that we actually went through. If you've never actually read about true slavery, you need to as a Black person, because then you will understand why a lot of us feel the way we do about a lot of different things. And I had this theory when I was going through my enlightenment phase that the reason why in which they try to make us feel as if we are just Africans who just were like put here is because you won't fight for what is yours. You won't fight for your rights. See, this country was built on the backs of our people. And until we truly understand that and we started using that as a force for us to fight and to band together, we will continue to pretend be as if we're lost. Because you can say what the hell you want to, but Black Americans are from America. That's it. That's all. One of the things that always pisses me.
Well, so we have heard what these people had to say. So every human being on earth has culture. Sometimes they are being influenced by some societal construct such as race, and sometimes they are influenced by religion, geography, and how much wealth the family has. So I don't expect someone to say, no, Black Americans have no culture. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to tell me what you think in the comment sections. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.